Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in Season 3, Episode 9 of our WWE 2K22 series, and we will still be at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. We're at WrestleMania 37, by the way. The host of WrestleMania 37, which was also Raymond James Stadium, by the way, was the host of Super Bowl 43 back in February of 2009. So that was 13 years ago. And we are doing a triple threat match, Falls Count Anywhere. So we're staying in Florida for the next few episodes. And I think we're going to head out to Pittsburgh after we leave Florida and then maybe do a couple episodes in London and then head back to the US. So um, in this match, it is going to be uh, one against one. So it will be Becky Lynch versus Carmella and Sasha Banks. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys in Tampa, Florida. All right, so now here we are in Tampa, Florida. Becky Lynch just uses a run attack on Carmella, and now she strikes back and just kicks at Sasha Banks. So we're at a half-star rating right now here at WrestleMania 37. So now Sasha Banks is just pleasing the crowd by standing up onto that top turnbuckle. And we're just getting back up. So 1-star rating here in Tampa. And now I'm going to drag Banks to that corner. And now I'm going to try to step up onto the ropes. And now we're just going to drag her down. So just a nice move by Big Time Becky Lynch, as I call her, Becky Two Belt. So she just uses a ninja kick on her. So now Becky Lynch just uses a Derrick Brooks type tackle. So Derrick Brooks was a linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 94, 95 through 2008. So he had a great career with Tampa Bay, and it was his number 55 was retired. And I just mainly refer to that style tackle whenever they try to use a kind of like a front running attack. So just correlate to their city. So like in Pittsburgh, I sometimes say Jack Lambert or like Cam Hayward types sack or tackle. So we just edge Carmella to the ringside. So now Becky Lynch uses that reversal. So she wasn't really going to have it by being dragged down by the first cousin of the rapper Snoop Dogg. But Carmella steps into that ring again. So now using a nice kick there. So she is just using her game plan ahead of time. And I'm getting back into that ring. So Carmella, was gonna pin, but then Becky Lynch broke up the pin there. So we push her to the corner. So now she gets to use another Derrick Brooks type of tackle, or even a John Lynch tackle, whom Big Tom Bex isn't even related to John Lynch, but she uses that as her stage name, but her real name is actually Rebecca Quinn. So sometimes I like to give like a little background information about these WWE superstars. So now she is just kicking it, and we're gonna strike back, and then think I should be able to pin, or maybe just use a charged finisher. So trying to edge it out, but then I get slapped. So now I um, go back to the ring there. So just using that kick on Sasha Banks. So um, using a reversal there. Now using that tackle. And then another collision type. So I'm going to use my finisher, and this is going to likely end in a submission, but I seriously doubt that Becky Lynch will win it because, as you guys just saw, Sasha Banks, the legit boss, broke up the submission, so that really wasn't going to happen a whole lot anymore. So we're just going to send her out to the ringside, and I might use a charge finisher, but the ref was in the way, and then just using another one. So hopefully for the win, I'm just going to pin, and Sasha Banks just breaks it up amongst both of us. So Becky Two Belts, she is just on top of the match right now. She has a strategic game plan. She's got to know that this win has to be a piece of cake no matter what. It was super easy. And I'm surprised that Becky Lynch has never lost a match in our WWE 2K22 series. So just going to use a charge finisher. Just going to run back and forth to the ropes. And it looks like I'm being dragged into the corner by Sasha Banks, and I just was. So pretty good match. And we're going to go into that top turnbuckle. There's only 2.5 stars, so chances are this could be either a 3 or a 4-star rating. So love it if it was like a 5-star, but I've never really got up to a 5-star rating in our 2K22. So I'm just going to use a signature and just slam her down for the win. 1, 2, oh, and she kicks out. So, well, technically she doesn't 100% kick out right away, but still, Sasha Banks just intervened with it, just broke up the submission, but this is going to be broken up again. So just stop interfering among my submissions. Submissions are the only way that I'm really going to win besides pinning my opponent. And she's just going to send me out to the ringside, and I've got to get an early recovery here. I have got to step up my game plan a little bit, and then use my revenge plan. So gonna use and she was gonna pin me, now she's not anymore, but then break it up amongst them. So just gonna send her to the corner, and I drag myself to the corner, but then she evaded me and just thought it would be okay to skip. So this is a submission right here. Looks like Sasha Banks is going to win it. Maybe not. So I kind of panicked there for a moment because I thought that she was really going to win it all for herself. But really, it's a legitimate business, the WWE. And the WWE, it's like a hard thing ahead of us. So just going to strike back. And then she just gonna drag me to the ringside. And now I'm gonna go back into the ring. So I think might just pin my opponent. But I think Carmella's just going to break it up, and she does. So, um, just using an escape plan. So, um, just dragging her out to that ring. So, she drags me out again. So I'm going to try to break up that submission. So, the pin rather. But pins are different than submission. So, both of them are down. But I'd have to say I'm going to just pin Carmella. But I think she'll do a rope break. 1, 2, and 3. Big time Becky Lynch is your winner here in Tampa. So this was a pretty good one right here. So this was a good match. So Becky Lynch just doing her victory dance. So she just struck back and won it all for herself. And I honestly thought that in the back-to-back submissions and pins, Sasha Banks was going to win it, but then not this time because Becky Two Belts struck back, and this was a great match. So I'm going to show you the next episode's matchup. Alright, for the next episode, we will be heading to Orlando, Florida, near Walt Disney World and SeaWorld, where we will be at the Amway Center, home to the NBA's Orlando Magic, where we'll be doing a triple threat Extreme Rules SmackDown. It'll be between Randy Orton, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Undertaker 2010. I'm just using his entrance outfit till further notice. So without a further ado, I'm signing off. We'll see you guys next episode.